Nick? Ah, there you are.
Can't pick this.
Really? Wait, sorry, what?
Only opens with a key.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the hill, I thought through it. Now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synth welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Okay. What are
What
you?
are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
Well, in that case...
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, assuming the Kyle returned to her family, and a pony.
Yep, definitely.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give.
What are you telling me you don't have a pony?
She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
What about the
Before
pony?
you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Well...
We're not answering any more questions
Thank you,
until
Nick.
you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Is your name an
Don't
acronym?
give me that. What are
Dimmy?
you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
I know this joke. How about no?
All right, Dima. We'll humor you.
Dima, okay.
Keep talking.
This all
That's how you pronounce
started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick.
Yeah, we
The
gathered
first
that.
synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments.
You seem to
had
be
do with
modified.
how
You seem to
our
have been
brains
modified a
could
little.
process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made.
Okay.
I literally saw myself in you.
Why you have a
You were
capacitor
my
on your front?
brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
And how...
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Ah.
This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
A century?
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk
Well,
about this.
Why'd you flick
Maybe
around?
not now, though.
Is he really
Nick.
your bro...
Is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
You said you woke up on a junk heap, all ripped up. Is it really possible, do you think?
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room up there" argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi.
Whoa!
It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth.
Didn't realize I was his
If
back
you
for a
could
moment.
Indulge me with an answer.
Why are you
Why
asking?
are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live
Yeah, but
as
is she a
synth,
synth?
not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell
What?
me, are you synth?
No, I'm not a synth!
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth. Tell me, what's the
Pre-
first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house.
Do I not remember much before that?
Fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People,
Well,
places,
you see, I was
even
kind of
sounds
frozen
and
for over
colors
200
can
years, and I had a biological son, so...
Someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease,
Being frozen for 200
background
years.
radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Okay. Where is she?
Enough. Where's
I'm
Kasumi?
not a synth, though. I'm pretty certain of that.
Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Yes. Is everyone else...
Who
you.
are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed tasks. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Is everyone here a
So
synth?
everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
But did
You're
you?
from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Ooh. Your
I'd like to hear
experiences
about your
first.
experiences first.
After I left the Commonwealth, it was decades before I met another of my kind. At first, I didn't believe it. I'm a prototype. I escaped long before synths could pass for human. I thought the person I was talking to was deluded at first.
Fair
Then
reaction.
I realized the truth.
Oh, your hands are really
You were the
shredded.
same. I didn't know it then, but that's when Acadia really started.
Why is it called Arcadia?
Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. Of course. What else can I do for you?
I should go.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. Don't worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
Don't let
You
all
know
that
we
work
moved 3
power
more
go to your
relays
head.
this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Hey,
What? Oh, sorry. Got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. Who do you think he is, really? Family?
I don't know.
before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. Just need to figure this all out.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems.
Oh great, the subtitles on that.
Dearest
Hey.
Faraday.
So, you've talked to Dima.
relax.
You
All
know
will be
why we're
fine.
here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a Synth.
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you.
No.
Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself.
Good.
Sometimes
Hope
I
that's
worry
true.
about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Just give me a sec. I've got to talk to my friend first.
Hey,
There's something you need?
Yeah, you would...
Nick.
You ready to talk about Dima? I think he's right. We family?
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes 2 of us. I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's gotta be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Yes. What kind of proof?
What kind of proof would we be looking for?
I don't know. But our best bet is to keep looking into Dima and Acadia.
Of course.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
What happened to Faraday? Bet you he's one... Whoa! What happened to the guy?
Hey, Dima.
Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Apparently.
We have plenty to
I
say
sort
about
of
the
joined
Synths.
it.
How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us tried to replace
Yeah, I
you.
agree.
All we want is...
I guess we'll see.
It's all I can ask. Give Acadia
Right.
now.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. Was there anything?
I just wanted, you know...
But what was...
Who are you?
No, I didn't want to... Oh,
story?
don't go for that again.
Was there...
Who are you?
No, stop clicking on that!
One day, was there anything...
Sure. So,
Yeah.
I should get going, right?
Okay, that's kind of annoying. I hope I didn't mess anything up by wandering off in that conversation.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps...
Sorry?
Hey.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you
How
manage
do you
that?
manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
What's your story?
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. Did you need something?
Yes. What can you tell me about Arcadia?
Arcadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can
I like
make it for
knowing
now.
all I can know.
With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island,
Yep.
so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Any leads?
Do you have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbour. He's one of us.
Oh, yeah, that was mentioned by
He's
someone.
the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now.
Okay,
Anything I can run for you?
I hope so, but you won't carry anything else, so, you know, it's kind of a moot point. Wait, are those? Right, yes, didn't notice some of the detail on the armor before. Trying to work out if it was new from one of the mods I put on it or not. When I say mods in this case, I mean, you know, the physical mods on the workbench, not a downloaded mod.
Giving you trouble, I can give that terminal.
Excuse me.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
Yeah.
I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Yes, I just hope he believes in it too. Yeah.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condenser.
Yes, you already told me this. You do all the work
You do
yourself?
all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Yeah, Dima looks rather modified.
Looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Tell me about the fog
Tell
condensers.
me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbour, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Is there anything I can do to help?
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though.
Of course
so
it is.
I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else.
Drives
My
what
understanding
exactly?
is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Why didn't the boat make... No, you're in power armor.
Didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh,
to be
phew.
honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
That's the point. What do I pick up on radios at? I can still pick up...
I hope you like that one.
Okay, we have a very good broadcast mast, and so does Diamond City. As well as classical radio. Which I don't know, maybe... I assume it also broadcasts from there. What was the other one? Oh yeah, the Brotherhood thing. Which we should have been able to pick up for a while then, if you can pick it up from here.
Hey, Dima.
Did you need something?
Yeah, Faraday asked me to tell you... Oh, never mind, you're not gonna let me. Now, I really need to dump some of this junk somewhere. Anywhere I can do that? Ooh. Carefully. Right, yeah, can you tell me about yourself?
About yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you care. I escaped
why
the
wouldn't I?
Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. I found him before all this.
Oh, in the cave.
Before Acadia. He needed my help, though he refused to admit it. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Okay.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
Nice system. Yes. Yes, you leave the weapon which is more damage against humans with a load of synths. I'm sure if one of them happens to have a vendetta, they won't. Peril. Junk. Yes, junk. I'll be back for this. Can I move still? Seriously? What am I carrying which is so heavy? Heavy. Yes, that's the word. No, I'm really not sure what's so heavy I've got. You know what, I've just remembered something. Can't believe I forgot about it. Slot A, please. There you go. Can you carry some stuff for me? Such as, well, the rocket launcher? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that'll do for now. Kind of regret dropping all of that now, but oh well. That's a lamp, it's not a turret. I wasn't going to shoot if it was a turret, I just wanted to see, well, if it was a turret.
I assume you're not planning on staying.
What makes you say that?
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Thank you, but I tend to be the exception to some rules.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Okay.
Hey.
You want to buy something or what?
Oh, yes! But first...
Can you tell me about it?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. Then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want some?
What's your
So,
story?
What's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here.
Hey,
You want to buy something or what?
Sure.
let's see what you have.
All right. Yeah. Take a look.
You've got quite narrow-looking eyes, or maybe that's just the camera angle. You know, I'm regretting leaving all that stuff upstairs now. Wait, sawboat? What's that do? Also, would you like to buy... Wow, bear traps are heavy. I don't know. What was it I wanted to say I've got on me still? Which you'll buy. Guess makes sense, you wouldn't buy medical equipment. Sex impacts. Actually, no, because synths are... never mind. Thank you. Sorry, I kind of needed those. And those.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What
Not
do you
really.
think?
Too irradiated.
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem
Actually,
isn't what it once was, but it has adapted.
I suppose it does
and
predate
will
me,
continue
but...
to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what are you doing exactly?
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends,
Sounds
compiling
worthwhile.
data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it.
Great.
Since DEMA
Thanks.
has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Thank you. What can you tell me about Arcadia?
Tell me about Acadia.
It was originally a place of science.
Yeah, I got the
I like
observatory
that about it.
thing.
Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace.
Fair enough.
We all belong here, in our own way. DEMA's to be thanked for that.
I really hope there isn't something wrong, like he's crazy. Or
I help?
megalomaniac. Or has gone wrong. What's your
So,
story?
What's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? If
Yes,
I lost my life, that'd
it does.
be one thing. To lose my identity,
that's...
that was too
The
much to bear.
railroads seem to do that, and
Thankfully, it never came to that.
it's good people
So,
that can do that,
here I
but
am.
them losing their personality, it's... feels a
Can I help
bit...
I could use
What's
a
up, Doc?
Time to put my knowledge to the test, I guess. What can I do for you?
You do have some sort of medical experience, right?
Reading counts as experience, right? Or at least it's pretty close. Relax. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Supplies
Use
then.
some supplies, actually.
Certainly. Here. Can I help you?
I could use a doctor.
Time to put my knowledge to the test, I guess. What can I do for you?
Use
This.
some fixing up.
What ails you?
Haven't been hitting the chems too hard.
Glad to hear it.
Sure.
Never mind.
Actually,
Okay.
uh-huh. Hey
I
there.
wanted to ask you about helping you.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before... well, before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would...
Okay.
I can offer you
What exactly is the
What
point,
exactly
though?
is the point of all this?
a mix of scientific inquiry and personal interest, I suppose. I'm curious about the changes the species has gone through over the centuries. I also find them.
I have some flowers
I
for
have
you.
some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find any, I'll be happy to take them.
I was gonna say, I didn't think I had any. This looks like a joke I'm not in on.
You got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why you?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that.
Hmm.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway,
I wouldn't agree with you on
lately I've
that.
taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Cog?
Something?
Yes.
Sure. Let's take a look.
The best Acadia has to offer coming right up.
Good selection of stuff down here. Whoa, how much do you have here? Wait, okay. Thank you.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an
Did
Well,
you
yeah,
need something?
fair enough.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
You're already taking care of it, aren't you?
Well, yes,
You want to buy something or what?
maybe.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong? That's literally the first
We're
option.
doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run.
Nope.
Go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute
Yeah, I get
can't
that,
find
but
you.
I don't know why I'm
Only
asking.
Somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please,
Hey there.
some other time, okay?
Aww.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Yeah.
Were
You disappointed?
disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow.
Yeah,
My
maybe
first
a bit
escape,
cleanup,
I
some
had
more
no idea
lights.
what to do with myself.
It's kind of dark and dingy in here.
Lost. So scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing. That she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am. For all it's worth.
Here's someone else too.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Of course. But,
I've just gotta keep telling myself
oh.
I'm better off here than dead.
Oh, okay, thought you might have a bit more to say than that, but sure.
I just can't deal with social interactions, okay?
Fair
I'm
enough.
really not up to chatting right now.
Why is this place so dingy? Seriously.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are
She
things?
wouldn't know.
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I
Well, yeah.
would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly,
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
oh, aren't you a card?
Anything
I'm sure I'll
else?
see you around. Do take care. I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
Oh, I was going to tell you some more stuff, but
Do you
fine.
need something?
No idea. Apparently no one wants to actually respond to my questions.
Can't pick this.
Odd.
I'm really not up to chatting
I
right now.
wasn't really trying to, but fine, I'm... What else we got?
Circuitry is completely fried.
Yes! Find you! I'm gonna put on my talking suit. That's the stupidest sound ever. Stupidest sound thing to say. Whatever.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just
Generator.
trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Shining a light in your face.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
Good to hear.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things.
Yeah.
Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that D.A.M.S hooked up to.
Yeah.
right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbour. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him.
Yeah.
I came here because this place offered answers.
Very
and
true.
Now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is...
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up.
Yeah, I picked up the key already.
Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
It's not that hard, it's just expert.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
Alright. Good luck.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Kasumi.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room.
I found it.
Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around this. Come in.
Almost hope she's wrong. In fairness, so does she, but...
Hey.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Hope so. I really do.
That's it.
That'll do it.
What do we got? Current project. Past projects. Reconstructive surgery 6. Subject S2 brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successful with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt. Reconstructive surgery 9. V3 brought in after an incident on the island. Severe trauma to the head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired or functionality restored. Subject redacted. Brought in after incident during trip to Arcadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired. Full function restored. Current projects. Fog condensers. Internal memos reworked to correct problems with units becoming off balance. Dima proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced by 7.2%. Feedback from Far Harbour representatives taken into consideration. Dima's precise words were noted and ignored. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive sealing motors recalibrated. No additional instances of Dima becoming entangled in memory SSEx apparatus. Power couplings separated. Personal note, I'm concerned we are approaching the limits of what Demon's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this, and he risks overworking himself. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, they did say I could. I think. I'm sure they did. How much over encumbered am I? Okay, it's point something. Is that enough? No. I don't know. Oh, for goodness sake. Didn't even solve the problem.